Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. This is take number 2 because my file got corrupted the first time. So we're just going to repeat everything that we said in the first video. But the most important thing that I will gladly repeat is that the Twins won today. They beat the Royals 5-3. Great pitching, great hitting. The offense was there. The only pitcher that didn't do well was Taylor Rogers. But of course we'll get into why and everything like that, of course, during this video. So let's just go right into the box score. We won 5-3 today on 9 hits. They had 7 hits. We out-hit them. We outscored them. And nobody made an error. That is great. So, let's go right to who won, who lost. May won. Garcia lost. And Parker got his 10th save of the year. He looked really, really good today. Berrios got screwed. The second time in a row he's been screwed of a win. And probably the third or fourth, maybe even the 5th time this year. He has done so well in these last couple of starts and just nothing to show for it. But let's go down and take a look at his numbers. So, Berrios pitched 7 flawless innings today. I mean, those 7 innings were 1, 2, 3, up, down, see you later. I mean, they were probably the best couple of innings that I've seen him throw this year. He gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. The walks are a little iffy, I think, and obviously he didn't strike out as many guys as he usually does, but regardless, he was just using his defense, getting weak contact, and that was so important. Obviously, you would like him to see those walks a little bit lower, but you know what? He did well today. And he really did well going into the 8th inning. And, of course, you got to fall apart at some point. I think he had a blister on his hand. He tried to pitch through it. It didn't work. He gave the first runner in the 8th inning. I think he should have been pulled after that because we had a 3-0 lead. Regardless of what happens after that batter, if he hits a home run, I should say, it's still a 3-2 game, and you could really work out of that leadoff base runner. But then he stayed out there for another batter, let him get on base as well, and of course now a home run ties it. So I would have liked to see Berrios come out after he walked or he gave up that hit to the first batter in the 8th inning. That's where I would like to see him pulled, just because I think he probably would have gotten the win then in that case scenario. But let's go to Rogers. Rogers struggled today, and I wonder why. He pitched 2 innings yesterday, had to come back out there and pitch in a very high leverage situation today. Obviously, he didn't pitch well. He gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run. Both runners that were on base were Berrios' runs. They came around to score. He really didn't do that great because I'm guessing he had to pitch yesterday. And how many pitches did he throw today? He threw 23 pitches today. He probably threw close to that yesterday, if not even a little bit more, in 2 innings. That's, I think, too many pitches for him. You know, he had that back injury, of course, and then was off for like a week. So I get that you want to use him again. I don't know if this was the right spot. Because we had May and Parker pitch. Obviously, Harper pitched yesterday. I think Miguel did too. Morin is available. I mean, we like to use Duffy all the time, even though he pitched 1 inning yesterday. I think there's so many other options that we could have gone to. Littell, I think, maybe even. So many other options I think we could have gone to instead of Rogers today. And I get that he likes those high-pressure situations, but that's what cost Berrios' win today. And again, like I said, he pitched a 2-0 shutout, or he got outpitched in a 2-0 shutout when he went 8 innings, only giving up 1 run, I believe, is what happened. So, getting screwed 2 times in a row, what can you do? But he pitched great today, and of course, that's all you can ask for from him. May did good. He ended up getting the win. He pitched 1 inning, which was the 9th inning, as it did go into extras. I don't know if I even mentioned that. It went into the 10th inning, and then he walked 2, struck out 1, but Blake Parker looked fantastic today. I swear, it wasn't his split finger that he was throwing. I mean, it probably was, but it looked like a changeup. It came up, and then it dove into the batter. It didn't drop straight down. So, I don't know what he was throwing or how he was gripping it, but it worked today. He got Dozier way out in front of it after he hit, who was it? it was the Cornhusker. Gosh darn it, Alex Gordon. I can't remember his name. That's not the point. The point is he hit him, and it was still a 5-3 game at this time, so home run would have tied it, but he really pitched well out of that and struck out 2 batters, including Dozier right there on 3 pitches. That was great. So that's how the pitching went today. Let's talk about hitting. The last thing I do want to mention about pitching, though, was in the very first inning when Berrios was struggling. I mean, he was really struggling. Out of the first 2 pitches, there were runners on the corners already for Kansas City. However, Alex Gordon grounded out to C.J. Cron. He tagged him through home, got Merrifield out at the plate, in a rundown. He got him out, and I think there should have been obstruction there, which means the runner, Lopez, should have been out. However, they didn't call it, and there was no triple play, but that would have been insane. So they did get a nice double play and got out of the inning in the first, which really, I think, helped set up him for the rest of the day and our offense. So let's go talk about the hitting. A great day of hitting for pretty much everybody, even though not everybody was productive. They did more than less of them did something to help the team win. And let's start with Polanco. He got things back on the board for himself in his 35 consecutive hits, reaching base, I should say, not hits. I think he's up to like 6 or 7 already. I wouldn't be surprised, but he got things started off right away. Miguel Sano hit a home run. The second home run he's hit in 2 days. That's awesome. I mean, I think he's seeing the ball a little bit better today. Now, I'm not going to give him too much credit here because it's a Kansas City team that really sucks. He was a righty versus a lefty pitcher. He got a fastball. He crushed it. That's what he's supposed to do. However, he did get batting gloves, I guess, from David Ortiz that have weights in them. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. So what that would do is when you're swinging, you've got to swing earlier, or you've got this weight holding you down. So when you take the weights out or you use your other batting gloves, you have quicker bat speed. And maybe that's what it is Miguel Sano was just guessing and he was way behind pitches. He uses the weights, gets his hands a little bit quicker, and is able to swing through the baseball a little bit more. That's why the balls are flying. I mean, he had a really good day. Besides his 1 for 4 day, he was smoking the ball. So I hope that's what it is. He was just behind the fastball a little bit. The weights really helped him, and he can start swinging for the fences again. I don't think, it's the greatest, couple of home runs. He did hit them. I will give him props for that. However, again, Kansas City, a struggling Kansas City team. Hey, what can you do, though? I'm still going to try to make a whole video on him about why I think his situation is. But for today, props to you, Miguel Sano. Thank you for getting us out front 1-0 and hitting your second home run in 2 days. C.J. Cron and Cave got us back on the board as well, up 2 and 3-0. Cave got his first home run as a Twin this season. I believe every single Twin now has a home run that has stepped onto the field as a position player. Again, I could be wrong on that, but if you would let me know, that would be great. I couldn't think of anybody else who doesn't have a home run as a position player that has played for the Twins this season. Cave got his today. Arias got his versus the Angels. Sano is obviously crushing it. Kepler and Rosario are crushing it. Cruz, same thing. I don't know who else wouldn't have a home run. So that's awesome that every single player, position-wise, has gotten a hit and a home run for the Twins this season. And good for Cave to get back into the swing of things. He had a really good day. Again, it's a struggling Kansas City team, but for him to do well was really good. So he hit a home run. Cron hit his second home run in 2 days as well. Got us up 3-0. And then we headed to the 10th inning because they tied it up in the bottom of the 8th, like I said, with Rogers coming in to struggle. We did well in the 10th inning. Arias got on base. Cave got hit by a pitch. And then I think Polanco should have bunted there. He didn't, but regardless, what can you do? Runners on first and second. Cron comes up. Boom. Ball into the left field. Arias scores, and then Rosario finishes off with a double, and Cave scores, made it 5-3, and we won the game in the 10th inning. That was great. I mean, really productive job by everybody today. So once again, we'll go through the hits and the box score today. 1 for 5 for Polanco, 3 for 5 for Cron today with 2 RBIs and a run. Cruz went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. He had a struggling day. I think he's in the same boat as Sano, but he's been more consistent, so I'm not going to really talk about him a lot, but it's frustrating to see him strike out 3 times in a game as well, but what can you really do? Rosario 1 for 5, but the double with the RBI, that was good for him. Asadio and Kepler both went 0 for with an 0 for 5 and 0 for 4. Sano went 1 for 4 with his home run. Arias went 1 for 3, which really helped the Twins in the 10th inning. Cave got hit by the pitch and went 2 for 3 with 2 runs and an RBI today. So again, a good day for him and the rest of the Twins. So that is all I got for you today. Kind of frustrated that I had to redo this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you missed yesterday's or any of the other videos that I posted, right up there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll come back tonight for another video or tomorrow for the game review, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Peace out.